We are gonna play some Pokemon today, probably in an hour or two. Gonna be a longer stream. All right, so Victoria is gonna be our Herald. I lose my coin flip into actual Galactus. Sedge. Unlucky, really. Yeah, they have 22 power Infinite. Which beats me, yeah? Does it? No, this beats 22 power Infinite, right? It would be 28. And I would be 10. I'm 29. Rats. How are they beating 27? I guess they could have death. These decks usually don't have room for death anymore, right? Teenage Warhead. Yeah, maybe. Odin. I feel like the cards that beat us aren't likely in their output range. I think things like Shag and Goliath are more likely. Yeah. I think we're good here. Things like Death and Null, Warhead, Odin, like these aren't cards that this type of Galactus deck has room to play. Man, do I Victoria hand? So that way we're 50% to get a big one here. real life. They're gonna play their second Infinite, something like that. Shoot. Look at my 612 Galactus.
Minions to me.
I'm not gonna lie, chat. I had a small panic attack when the hella flipped up. We were actually 100% to win there, but my butt puckered. Monka. Monka, hello. Is Galactus a little pushed at 12 power? That's the same as a vanilla 6-drop Hulk. Surely it should start lower. It's funny you say that, because we spent most of the day talking about how the card probably doesn't feel strong enough. Measuring the power of a 6-drop based on the Hulk is kind of stupid. Like, nobody's playing the Hulk. That's just not how things work in actuality. So I get to go Black Knight, Red Shift, bin this, 20 power Blade, Frigga the Blade, 20 power Blade. Stupid Marvel Retreat. Stupid Marvel Retreat. Our draw was good at least. Cerebro 2 Gaming here for the opponent. They are Cerebro 2 Gaming, and they can't do what's it called? They can't double their thing because the Mystique is they got lost to this. Well, the good news is she's gonna play herself next turn. Snap too late. Rip. Marvel retreat, Marvel retreat. Do 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 do. All right, one more cube, and then we've climbed the entire ladder. 500 gold shall be ours. Gosh, it's so sweet how good Redshift is when you look at a hand like this in these decks. Just like it was so bad to have an Infinite on the left side like this. And now it's just like there's a real solution. I think I'm doing nothing, question mark. I'm not gonna have room to freak anything. Let's just freak it for points. Do I need to draw any more cards from my deck? Or do I just play into Lechikaglia? Oh, wow! That's so good. Holy. Holy. So their Galactus will be 18, which puts them to 25 over here, which is less than this. And I'll play this here, so if they Juggernaut me, this ends up here. Opponent's game there is how a lot of our Galactus games have felt in more fair Galactus decks, where you just like, you have this big thing and your deck kind of worked, but the thing you were doing just like wasn't good enough. Not even a little bit. I think long-term Redshift and Terrax are probably some of the most impactful cards that'll release this month. While Redshift and Terrax are both narrow enough to not be omnipresent, they are both staples for the decks that want them. Every discard deck from here on out is gonna want Redshift. It's very, very good. Whether you're playing Dakin discard or Ghost Rider or Black Knight or Agatha or Hela, you want Redshift in your deck. It's very, very, very good. Which card game is the best designed art-wise? I feel like the only remotely objective way to answer an art question like that is to talk about, like, the quality and smoothness of the animations. And I think Shadowverse takes the cake on that. Marvel Snap's animations aren't bad, but Shadowverse is just like, their animations are just they're just on a different level. But if you mean, like, the artwork on the cards, that's a very subjective measuring stick that just, like, can't do anything useful about. Least favorite thing of existing in 2025 is when people attach, in my opinion, to something that's just factually incorrect. Like, you can say, in my opinion, 2 + 2 is 5 in a base 10 system, but that's not your opinion. You're just fucking wrong, and you're stupid for saying it. See, I don't think measuring a game in terms of unique range of art is a good measuring stick either, because while there's something to be said about ranges of arts having more appeal to things, it also makes your game feel a little bit more disjointed, right? Like, it's funny, we crack jokes about how I like collecting the anime cards because it makes my Marvel Snap stuff feel like Shadowverse cards, but, like, there isn't a unique look and feel of individual Marvel Snap stuff, right? Like, it is a huge range, and a lot of it's good, but there isn't an overall, like, brand identity of that looks like a Marvel Snap card, right? The locations that let you auto snap when you're a Shang-Chi deck are just, like, some of my least favorite in this game. How's the economy of Shadowverse compared to Marvel Snap? Shadowverse has a very traditional card game economy and one that I think is quite reasonable and fine. Rhino! If I wasn't flush with gold, I would jump on this, but I'm just not buying the good gold bundles while I have 20,000 gold sitting on. It's a fine piece of art. Love to split Frigga. It's a pretty decent piece of art, but not 2,400 gold decent. Same with that. I'm just never spending that much gold on a variant. That's a fun one. I like the Envar stuff. I may or may not pick this one up. We'll see. I'm gonna think about it. We're gonna play plenty of Terrax, and Redshift. So having variants for them eventually will be good. Like I said, I don't think I'm ever gonna pay 2,400 gold for a variant. It's just a stupid amount. Even with my giant pile of gold, justifying that. Grab the variants you want, my king. I would love to be harpooned on your behalf, Jace. Thank you for the very generous biddies. Hey, BK, have it my way. My Ghost Rider's gonna be a 50-50, but this blade's gonna happen. Well, so Jeff has surpassed Marvel Snap Whale and become a Marvel Snap Dragon sitting on his pile of gold. So, from a business perspective, it makes sense for me personally to always be sitting on a small pile of gold because there are generous members of my community, like Jason and a few others, who periodically cheer bits or send donations for me to buy specific cosmetics. And what that means is, oh, I should have played the blade here so I could play Galactus this turn. What that means is I need to keep a small pile of gold on hand because otherwise if I have to buy the gold at full price, it costs me more to turn the things they send me into currency, yeah? Oh, that's unfortunate. Yikes. This probably wins the game, yeah? It's +7 over here. Matthias would never take my cubes, chat. Matthias and I, we go way back. Let's go buy a red shift, courtesy of Jace. Put that Bam Bam Jamma in here. Oh, I need to split the Frigga as well, right? Mastery! Oh, we got bronze for him too? That's fun. Was this best in slot Silver Surfer? No, I'm gonna go look. That might be the best one. Oh, there's a Creative House Pocket One coming. Oh, this site doesn't have... This site doesn't have the potential release dates on it. Yeah. We're gonna get more than one, Jace. I'm just trying to decide which one. And I also just don't want to... I don't want to buy a variant that I'm going to replace with something else shortly time after, right? I feel like I kind of like either of these better, which obviously we could have this one today. But I feel like this one will probably be in my shop tomorrow, yeah? Who knows when this one is coming, because I don't know, but this one, this says it released yesterday with the card, so it should be in my shop tomorrow, most likely. Terrax actually has a few of them, too. I want to check on him and see if I want the 24 gold or not. So this is the one in the shop for him. I'm really not into this 1200 gold one. Yeah, I think that's probably the best one. I think this is probably the best one. All right, I'm gonna buy him too. Oh, wait, we'll wait on a 1200 gold or the Creative House Pocket for. Mastery. This variant is bananas. Playing some 6-drops, we're discarding some cards, we'll probably spend some energy. Lovely, lovely. Okay, let's put Redshift in here and then we'll hop back into a game, huh? Put a Cosmic Border on him. There he is. There he is. Now we're looking clean. Aren't we? Aren't we, Jace? Very, very clean. This land as well. Yes, I got split free good too. Good call. Copper on him also. Nah, I like the frosted glass actually. We don't have gold. Do I have 2 Frigga splits pending? Good God. 2 rolls. Hit me, dealer. Someday she's gonna go gold crackle, chat. Someday. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Ah, we're barely into the double digits. We're barely into the double digits. It's gonna be okay. Drop Valentina here, I think. She can give us a 4 to help us win Asgard, potentially. I'm passing. I think I'm passing. Oh, there's a hot location. I always forget that this game insists on making itself unplayable 2 days a week. All right, we'll go to Conquest after this. That's fine. I want to see more games play out anyways. Sif into Ghost Rider. No, I want Ghost Rider to I want Ghost Rider to cover Crimson Cosmos for me. Wait, they didn't trigger Galactus this turn? Weird. What if I do this, and then next turn I could go Ghost Rider, copied Victoria, and a Fairy, or a Jin, or whatever they are? Mobius does not impact us. Okay, so Victoria hand adds 9 on the left. Warhead warning is a good call. So this is happening here. It's putting 17 there, so that should be more than enough to win. And then it's a question of, am I going Jin Victoria right, or am I going Victoria left Jin right? I think it's this. We're a little short over there. We only have 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. Would I have won with Victoria on the left? No, I would not have, right? My poor Sandcastle. Still looking for that Frigga split. It's so interesting and amusing to me how many people like it something that's really hammered home how different my Marvel experience is as someone who plays a lot and is in higher MMR is so many people have commented that they hit way more tech cards in Grand Arena, but I really can't emphasize enough that the amount of tech cards I experienced in Grand Arena is very similar to playing the ladder for me. It's just, it seems like most people don't experience that because where they're playing on the ladder, most people aren't trying to win, they're just trying to have a good time. As someone who's played a lot of Marvel Snap, it really is just all comparable. Yes, that's also true too. In Grand Arena, because there's no retreating, you see the tech cards they drew every game because they actually play them because they're staying in the game. Whereas in ladder and stuff, you're retreating and don't actually see those cards play out a lot of the time. Man, where's a red shift when you need one? They have the Snow Guard Hawk, so we might not have a turn 7. Oh, there's gonna be a turn 7, gamers. It's a very shifty boy. Play rate of some of the common tech cards increased by 10% when you slice the untapped stats at top 10% instead of top 50%. Yep. That's how it be. I actually win this game, yeah. So I played the Ghost Rider. I wasn't one clever. I was surprised they were sampling and fist bumping. The Prodigy Starguard Hawk is cute, but we're not calling an ambulance for me here, gamer. Galactus is big as Infinite there. Quite lovely. Honestly, I think we're gonna play enough red shift, and I don't think we'll split him looking for gold crackle, but I'm gonna split him looking for regular gold. Oh, you're gonna split him, eh, Hogland? Sure would be a shame if that wasn't possible. The duct tape and the bubblegum holding the client together appears to be coming apart at the seams this afternoon. Speaking of coming apart at the seams, chat, don't go too crazy because these adverts are playing. We're going to take a brief break from the gameplay while they happen. We're going to play some more Red Shift Black Knight when we return. Thanks for hanging out. Don't go anywhere. He's trying to discard himself. No, Red Shift, don't do it. You have so much to live for. How's the season pass card? Feels less flexible in previous seasons. Absolutely agree. He's, I think no matter how you slice him, he's not a super interesting card in the same way Merlin and Mr. Fantastic were. A lot more narrow in his application. What are the percents on gold splits now? In my experience, they are harder than achieved. They're slightly less likely overall. But gold crackle is slightly more likely. So the best splits happen more frequently, but the mid-tier splits are a little bit less common. Although, if I'm being honest, I think there's a lot of these backers they added that are genuinely very good. If I wasn't as committed as I was to like having all these gold splits from before this stuff happened, I honestly would probably be playing things like Gilded Prism or the steel backgrounds. There's a lot of these ones are really fine. Some of them are trash, obviously, like the Razor or whatever. And there's some misses in here, but like even the Frosted Glass and stuff looks good on a few different cards, honestly. That's a pretty good looking split. Yeah, Black Prism looks nice. Yeah, I feel like the types of splits I would care about would look very different if I had started Marvel Snap when all of those were available as opposed to what I did. All right, Galactus. He's not much to look at, but he's the herald that you've got, okay? Oh, by the way, because I don't recall. Do we have a limited time game mode this month? Is it just high voltage? There's no sanctum or anything like that? It's just regular high voltage too, right? Not some kind of weird one. down Galactus. I feel like, from a flavor perspective, Galactus should be triggered by his Herald and discard and destroyed. What do we think? Agree or disagree? All right, so they're a Cannonball deck. The question is, are they also a Shang-Chi Shadow King deck? So Shang is bad for us here. Cannonball is not. Can't break my blade. We won the game, but I still feel kind of sad about it. Victory. What a gross, annoying pile of cards. Oh, snap. Wait, are we playing 2 to 10 gamer? Did you really think you were winning that game with the Daredevil on the left? Oh my goodness, they thought they were winning that game. Oh, tech card gamers. They said that these are the funniest states to me because like anybody reasonable doesn't think they're winning that last game, but it's just like it makes sense to stay because it's like, oh, it's this game mode, we're just staying because you stay in this game mode. But they legitimately thought they were winning. Yeah, they thought they were just winning with Cannonball Shadow King. Redshift is absolutely going to be a discard staple. Every discard deck moving forward wants to play him. He is very, very, very good. Case in point. Is Blade Cannonball proof? It is. Yeah, the blade is worth 4. If they Shadow King it because of the 2 Victorias. They didn't know how rickety bridge works with super giant. Get fucked, Buttercup. Nice deck, nerd. With a cannonball? Sure was, cannonball. Palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy, cannonballs in the destroyed zone already. Cause you keep on forgetting how the rickety bridge it goes down and blows your cards up now. Before they flip around. Oh man, Super Giant's choking now. Even if the cannonball had flipped up, they still lost, yeah? They would have been 17-14 and we would have crunched it. They would have won the center, I suppose. Broad was lucky. Dexter's the one who lives in California, not me, gamers. Somebody else would have disappeared during their rap battle. Don't make me gamble. You shouldn't gamble for Redshift. You should wait for it to show up in your shop and buy it for 3,000 tokens. I like that they put Mike Johnson's head on the bottom kid. That's a good touch. Excellent memeing. Destroy! She's so ripped, chat. Leech! Oh man, gamers, I almost feel bad. I'm gonna be toxic and play this MFR out. Oh, I'm so toxic. Wipe their null off the face of the earth. Wave. It's a name I haven't heard in Destroy in a long time. I need to do this turn, actually, yeah. Oh, you think they're gonna Galactus us? Yeah, I suppose that's a possibility. So I should do this, right? Because then this is 6. Yeah, good call.
There's no strings on me.
All right, so they're gonna kill Daddy this turn. This is beating Death in the center.
I'm coming for you.
I almost played for the right too, to keep him honest. Why give up the right? Because I can only make 2 plays. And I wanted to beat Death in the center. Because if I play right, I lose to anything here plus Death here. Oh, we died because the destroyer was leeched. That's funny. I wasn't even thinking about that. This card is so embarrassingly bad. Alright, dead to Ultron. Ooh, dead to that one too. Got me.
Escaped.
Oh, I suppose we could technically keep playing the game. I don't know. I don't think I win. I win with these into their other bigger points there. Why is my client server data match? Alright, that reminds me I didn't claim my credits on the shop yet today. Like I should. Oh, uh-oh. Looking at the web shop, none of my points are registered from things I bought yesterday. Anybody else missing all their stuff on the web shop? Yep, same. All right, cool. It's not just me. Original Galactus and tech card Sarah stuff, most likely to emote and sweat you in the proving grounds. Hopefully gamers find the hugs they desperately need.
Oh, snap. Opponent snapped.
Must resist Legion Braid. Must resist Legion Braid. Counterpoint, what about Legion Brain? Asking the real questions. Call me Brittany, baby. Because I am toxic.
I am Iron Man.
You're who, Tony Stark? Hi, my name is who? My name is what? My name is...
Victory.
Why would they play Iron Man into Death's Domain? That play doesn't make any sense. Yep. 65 Kyera boosties! I really don't understand why they keep putting mystery borders as the day 7 prize. Second dinner, if you're out there, the variant is worth significantly more than this to most people. It's gotta be A-B. It just feels like something you shouldn't need to A-B test. The borders are a booby prize. Yuri, thank you for the 26 months, by the way. Appreciate that. Welcome back. There's so many people hanging out here for some snap this afternoon. Got over 1,200 people between the two platforms. Chill new start to the season. Someone asked how they could submit a deck. I think we've got so many people here. I'll take one more deck submission. This was gonna be my last one, but we still got over 1,000 people here for snap. I'm gonna keep snapping this afternoon. If anybody wants to send one more thing in, we'll do it. We'll do at least one more. I don't have a hard cut today. My only plans are seeing Fantastic Four, but that showtime's not till 7:30. Got a minute. Feeling like a Victorian to Frigga angle. Mystery borders include silver and metallic cosmic borders, which makes mystery borders on average worth 1,000 gold, and mystery variants are only 700 gold. Ergo, mystery borders are worth more and the more premium reward. Checkmate, Hogland. What say you to the data? I say they can fucking price anchor their trash rewards at whatever they want to price anchor them at. It doesn't make them not trash. Thanks. Appreciate you coming to my TED Talk. Sephiroth. Order! Order in the court. I'm gonna blame. Where's the person that just made the mystery border comment? Get out of my chat. This is all your fault. I don't lose this game because you're an annoying dickhead. Kind of paid off. How? How is this remotely reasonable? This is significantly worse. My Isan would have been a 312 or a 412 or whatever. Alright, I found the piece of vibranium I wanted for Christmas. It's sad the Vibranium doesn't get buffed in my hand. Hey, look! If my blade had had 20 power, we won this game. And instead, we died.
Victory. Oh, snap.
Yeah, the people talking about the technically correct aspect of the mystery border having a higher price anchor, right? Like none the comment I made about the border being worthless, it goes back to the fact that I'm just never gonna use any of the borders. Whereas like I frequently use variants that I get.
Oh, snap.
Kitty as the Herald's kind of funny. Losing that's sad. Any tips on how I should be using my resources to get cards as a new player? There's a really novel concept you should consider, which I typically refer to as you should get cards you want to play games of Marvel Snap with. Don't you dare say the F word. You're late, Black Knight. We're banking on a Ghost Rider, not you. Probably dead. We get Ghost Rider this turn, I suppose. I think we're cooked on that. Hey, good afternoon, Go Sox. Thanks for dropping by, live one. Gosh, the leader was gonna be so good if they played Galactus this turn. And the turn early though.
Escaped. Escape.
How's the new season been? They gave us 2 new reasonable Series 4 cards, which is fun. Redshift. Redshift's the new discard staple, and T-Rex, the new Dark Hawk enabler. It finally happened. We got the anti-M'Baku card this month. His reign of terror can finally come to an end. That's funny right there. Oh, Mr. Baku. Oh, man. Sakar is so awkward for this hand. Well, not as awkward as it is for them, apparently. Our blade. Our blade is a teensy bit bigger. Well, that's rude, Adelan. Be honest, I was not expecting Frigga the Ebony Blade to be a play that was going to be relevant as frequently as it has been. We have Frigga the Ebony Blade on 5, a pretty reasonable amount during this set. Yes, it looks like we are playing a rematch here. $420 blaze it, or like $840 blaze it. Oh, all the points across the board. Yeah, look at that angry man. Discarding cards like it's his job. Leader! Far closer than it had any right to be. Leader one of those cards like Magneto where it like makes you take a second for your brain to parse. Like, okay, what's going on here? You know, show me who won, bro. Not exactly rich. That leader was from their Victoria hand, so very likely was a mirror. This pile seems fine. Redshift. Unironically, Redshift might be one of the biggest, most impactful cards to an established archetype this year. It is just, it's not flashy, it's not fancy, but it's just like exactly something these discard decks have really wanted to do for a long time. Just having a precision way to control what you're discarding and get at those cards they move left side in your hand is so so powerful and consistent for these Ghost Rider piles. And I have no idea if this particular build is optimal or going to stay good. Galactus first steps was fine, but he's super replaceable here if you're a free-to-play player. Red Hulk, Magneto, Giganto, pick your favorite other big stat stick. It'll be fine. But Redshift is a big power level bump here.